Hey everybody, this is week 2 of my Scare-athon where I look at horror movies for the month of October. Got a few titles here that, like I said, I watched throughout this past week. I'll start with a Netflix Instant Watch movie that I watched, and that's a movie called The Awakening, which I thought was really good. It's a period piece ghost movie, kind of in the vein of like The Others, movies like that. And I thought it was really well done. It's about a woman who specializes in debunking supposed hauntings, and she gets hired to check out this boys' school that is supposedly haunted. A little boy had died just weeks before, and there had been reports of the other boys seeing this ghost. I don't want to go too in depth on it, but I thought it was really good. There's some actors I like in it. I forget his name, but the actor from The Wire who played McNulty is in it, and the little kid from Game of Thrones is in it. The one that plays Bran, the kid that's paralyzed. But yeah, it's a good movie. Check it out. Not the scariest movie I've ever seen, but I thought it was well done. Okay. This first movie I want to talk about is a purchase that I made recently at Big Lots. I had a 20% off coupon, and I picked up a bunch of movies. I'll be uploading a video about that sometime during the week. But this is a Blu-ray I picked up called Rest Stop, Don't Look Back. It was $3. I paid $2.40 for it. Not very good. I was under the impression that this was the first Rest Stop movie, and it's not. That's the Don't Look Back. I thought was just a tagline, but it's Rest Stop 2, Don't Look Back. So, I wasn't lost or anything, but you can definitely tell it's a sequel by some of the events that are happening, but it's just not a good movie. It's crappy actors. I don't know. The movie just didn't make a lot of sense, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's not very good. And now I'll trade it in to Movie Stop. Another pickup at the Big Lots trip I made was Diary of the Dead. Got it on DVD. I believe I paid a couple bucks for that. And it's not too bad. It's George Romero, but it's his version of a found footage film, which, if you're sick of found footage films, you can skip it. But it wasn't too bad. It's got some... the thing that made it worth it to me is there's some pretty cool kills in it. And, you see a zombie movie, you want to see some good kills. And there are a few creative kills in here. Other than that, there are a lot of... how should I put it? Just a lot of time between the kills sometimes, so it kind of slows down here and there. It's not fantastic or anything, but it wasn't a bad movie. It was just an okay movie. I'll put it that way. Just okay. And then the last thing I want to talk about is a little marathon I did that I really enjoyed doing. And what I did was I rented the Thing prequel, which I had never seen, and followed that up with John Carpenter's The Thing, and then ended by watching the original Thing from Another World. And I'll also go ahead and start with the prequel. I enjoyed quite a bit. When it came out, it got beat up pretty bad in reviews and things like that, and I just, never had the ambition to watch it. But when I watched it, I enjoyed it. I don't know what the hate would be for. It's not as good as Carpenter's The Thing, but it's still a solid movie. It's got some cool stuff. The coolest thing about it, really, is it fits in nicely with all the events that happened before John Carpenter's The Thing, including a lot of nice details of, and John Carpenter's The Thing. If you don't know, the prequel is about the Norwegians and what had happened at the Norwegian scientific research camp. and that you see in John Carpenter's The Thing. That's how it starts off, is that helicopter chase, chasing the dog. Well, that's how the prequel ends, and it was really fun to just stop that movie and pop in Carpenter's Thing and see that chase just continue. And I really did enjoy that as a double feature. I actually enjoyed it so much, I actually just purchased The Thing prequel online. If I don't know if this deal will still be going on by the time this video goes up, but Fries.com has The Thing prequel for $2.99. If you have a Fries near you, you can set it up for pickup, and you don't have to pay for any shipping. Otherwise, the cheapest shipping is $2, which is what I did. So unless my order gets canceled, I should be getting it for $5. And it is the Blu-ray DVD combo, which evidently they are they're stopping that pressing or that combo, and I guess all the new versions are just going to have digital copies. So if you want to snatch up a Blu-ray DVD combo of it, now's the time. When I ordered, it said something about having to wait for the shipping. A lot of times that's not a good sign, because if they've sold out, then I might get the order canceled. Alright, I'm blathering on about my order, sorry. But the prequel, I enjoyed. On the downside of that prequel, the main character, which is Mary Winstead, I believe her name is, who I like quite a bit. Even though she's hot, she's not as interesting of a main character as Kurt Russell in Carpenter's The Thing. But like I said, I still enjoyed it quite a bit. I had very little criticism of it. And then, like I said, I followed that up with John Carpenter's The Thing. And this is a Blu-ray I had not watched since I purchased. And I was very pleased with it. I thought it looked really good. I think you can see there's some DNR applied, but it wasn't heavy-handed. They didn't look too waxy to me. I thought it looked pretty good overall. And I enjoyed rewatching it. I hadn't watched The Thing in quite a while, so I really enjoyed rewatching that. And again, especially after just watching that prequel and all the things that tie together. And then I finished that little marathon off with The Thing from Another World, which is based on the same story that Carpenter's The Thing is based on. But this is still quite a different movie. The only things that are really in common, it has in common, is that a spaceship is found, and the scientists excavate this creature from the ice, and from there it's pretty much very different than the Carpenter version of The Thing. This alien in this movie does not replicate people or dogs or anything like that, so it's totally different in that respect. It's basically a monster movie. You've got this alien roaming around. Once it's thawed out, it escapes, and it's them fending off this alien, and they're cut off from they're still in that isolated Arctic research facility, so it's still got that isolation aspect, but it doesn't have the same what do you call it? Stress of not knowing who's an alien, who's not an alien. There's a word that's escaping my brain right now. But anyway, it's still good though. I mean, if you've never seen this original, if you have an interest in older movies, I highly recommend it. It's got some pretty graphic stuff for the time. I mean, you see a few dead dogs in this movie, which I would assume would be pretty shocking to see in 1950, whatever year this was, 1951. And even though the director is listed as, excuse me, Christian Nyby, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It is. It's been talked about that that Howard Hawks, who produced this, pretty much shadow directed it. It kind of reminds me of what people say about Poltergeist, how Spielberg shadow directed that. I don't know if any of that's true, but that's what they say about this movie. Very much like Poltergeist. It does have a lot of very Howard Hawks-esque type things about it. The dialogue, a lot of overlapping dialogue, which is kind of fun. It sets it apart from a lot of movies from that time because it feels a little more natural because, you know, in life people do talk over each other. Sometimes it's a little too much, and that's where it's a little dated. But yeah, good movie. If you've never seen it, check it out. Good space movie. Space movie? Alien attack movie. How about that? Oh, another thing I should mention about this. I knew there was one other thing I wanted to mention, and I just remembered what it was. This has a really great scene where they douse the alien in kerosene and set him on fire. Because you have to think of the context of the time. The safety issues were not put in place that we have today, and that scene is very stressful to me when I watch it because it looks like someone easily could have died during the making of that movie. I haven't researched it. Maybe somebody did die, and I don't know about it. But pretty crazy scene. And James Arness, if you know who he is, Gunsmoke, very famous actor. He actually played the alien in that. That's just another tidbit of trivia, in case you didn't know. So yeah, so that's what I've seen in this second week of October. So let me know what you think of those movies if you want, or if you have any other recommendations. I've been seeing some really good recommendations in some of the comments from the last video. So I'm going to search out some of those movies. So continue recommending some good horror films, and I'll see if I can fit them into my schedule. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.